Hey y'all, it's May the 10th, 2017, and real quick, I want to make this real quick, but I had to let y'all know about something that I want y'all to see. Right? Basically, what it is extreme mental illness of some sort. I really don't know what to name it, but thing is, y'all are gonna see things like that out there, and it's gonna be disgusting, and you might just be reminded of what I told you when I told you about this. Right? A little while back, I made a couple of videos, and they were sent pretty much in dedication to a girl named Isabel. It was basically, in these videos, what I was trying to do was encourage her to do YouTube videos and kind of get into that game. Alright, wasn't sure if she would do it or not. There's a plane going over right now. Wasn't sure if she'd do it or not, but I wanted to give her encouragement. You have to understand that this lady, she was going through relationship problems and stuff. She wanted to get away from her man a lot and stuff, and that's what was going on in her life. All right, so meanwhile, this man got very jealous over that. All right, basically, and he also knew that I sent her some public internet videos where I was encouraging her to do some YouTube stuff. All right, he was very bothered by that. He became enamored with the whole idea. The situation got very weird. All sort of weird. What I explained to y'all is I never had romantic designs on this girl, his particular lady, ever. Never did. Never planned to. Alright? I just don't. In fact, I kind of opt out of the whole market. I'm not on the market. I'm not trying to do anything with anybody romantically. I'm really not. Alright? But especially not this lady. She's having very bad relationship problems with her boyfriend, and the thing is, I have no choice but to take whatever her word for it is, and she describes some very bizarre things to me as far as how the progress of getting rid of this guy was. Alright, and anyways, I kind of lent her a shoulder basically to cry on and stuff, knowing that maybe not everything that she says is accurate. In fact, it's none of my business or whatever. But the thing is, I want to help out a friend, maybe just listen to her for a little while. Alright, talking about her man or whatever, and she had some pretty bizarre problems. I want to explain to you this. On 2 different occasions, she actually spent the night at my house, and I know everybody's going to jump into a flurry and think about, oh, what did she do spending the night at your house? I don't know. It was very odd. She asked, could she spend the night at my house? And I said, I guess. I did so 2 times. What she did was she spent her night on the damn couch or on the bed, or vice versa. Like, we were not in the same sleeping quarters at all, because that would make me feel very uncomfortable. Right? But I lent her a couch to sleep on, or whatever 2 nights. Right? A lot of y'all out there might say, you probably shouldn't want to do that. Well, sometimes the Bible says to go ahead and lend someone a place to sleep. Alright, everything that was happening in and around this lady was very bizarre. But anyways, that's the extent of how much. In fact, honestly, I have to be honest with y'all, I'm kind of ignoring the lady now, because she's texting me and stuff, and it's just not interesting. Her life is becoming kind of not interesting to me, because it's always complaints about her boyfriend. It's always this and that, and it's just not interesting to me. So, as time has gone on, I'm actually avoiding this girl a little bit, because I want her to get her stuff together. If she's trying to leave this dude, she needs to financially get herself straight, because she has a daughter. Alright, she needs to take care of. Alright, she needs to get that all in order and stop kind of bugging me so much, because I have nothing to offer her at all. And never did I ever offer her anything at all. But anyways, here's what's really bizarre, is what I gotta point out to y'all. Alright, this guy, this ex-boyfriend, has done a lot of bizarre things. He's been arrested on these domestic disturbances, or it's none of my business. I have no say in what goes on here, and nor do I care. Alright, honestly, but they've been having domestic disputes and whatnot, and this lady, suffice it to say, she feels kind of scared and stuff. Scared of this guy because he's made some bizarre, like, suicidal threats. Like, dude, like, just to give you a brief overview of what I've heard, what I've heard is that he's out all hours of the night, can't keep a job, loves doing cocaine, all the rest of it, suicidal when he comes home. That's what I've heard, all right? Allegedly, that's what's happening, right? So here's the thing. This guy, he's been known to hack into his ex-girlfriend's YouTube account or whatever. He's been known to do that. He's done that before in her Facebook account. For whatever reason, he's been able to hack into her accounts. And he's done it a number of times. And this is after the fact that she's now staying very clear of him. All right. And also clear of me, because the thing is, I got stuff to do that has nothing to do with this. All right. I don't really want to be a part of this. But here's the thing. He went to one of my videos. Like I said, it was dedicated to this girl, Isabel. He went to one of her videos that I did over a month ago. And he wrote some comment like, "You fucking weirdo, why don't you get a life?" And this is in his ex-girlfriend's little avatar. He's like, "You fucking weirdo, why don't you get a life and stuff you doing and stop making videos about me?" So it's like, dude, I automatically knew that it was not her. It was him using her avatar to make a comment on my video that I left over a month ago, and where he's telling me to stop making these videos. I stopped over a month ago. Alright, but he's saying stop making and I'll leave the link down there so you can read it all out, because it's very bizarre. He's like, "Stop making fucking videos about me, a dang weirdo," and stuff. And then I pretty much, here's what you can read, because I don't have it right in front of me, but basically I'll let him know. I say, you know, this is creepy. I know who you are. You're obviously the ex-boyfriend and stuff. And it's like, dude, and then I laid it all out there. Just basically, I was like, dude, if anybody wants to know, this guy, he's on his ex-girlfriend's avatar, and he's allegedly a waste, basically, of a human being. And I laid it all out there, why it is, what I've heard, and the fact that I have absolutely no romantic designs, nor have I ever, on his lady. We'll just leave it at that. All right. And then I even went so far, because I was kind of frustrated at that point. You know, I made some mention of the fact that he most definitely doesn't have a big penis, right? And I don't want to get too far into that, but evidence seems to show that his penis is not big at all. And I proved it basically on the internet. And then what happened after that was even more bizarre, because I don't have it in front of me, but I can paraphrase what his response was. "Oh yeah, that's all you got?" It's like, first of all, the first part of his response was, "Oh yeah, that's all you got, ass wipe." I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, what more do I need? I described you as a cocaine loving, good for nothing person, can't keep a job, out all hours of the night, doesn't care not one lick about his daughter. What more do I need to say about you? All right? Do I need to, I mean, really, do I need to call you a kid diddler? Like, what more could I possibly say about a person that's discrediting? But that's what I did in my response. And then what he said was, "That's all you got, asswipe," on his ex-girlfriend's avatar. And then, believe it or not, because I think it's still up, and then what he does is he brings up the plight of his people. He said, "You don't know the statistics of my people," because I gotta let y'all know, if you didn't already understand, this is what you would call a black person. I don't really subscribe to those races, but he would call himself a black person. And yes, he does have dreadlocks. And no, he can't keep a job. He loves cocaine. It's out all hours of the night. He's blaming me. He's like always constantly blaming me for his relationship falling apart. It's like I'm trying to take his lady. I'm not. I never was. Alright, but yet still he can't keep my name out of his mouth, which is weird. It's so weird. I've talked to him before. He seemed like a pretty mild-mannered fella. He didn't kick up much dust. But however, he seems to be still obsessed with me, even though I honestly can't be, I can't be bothered by this lady too much and stuff. I respond to her sometimes and stuff, because honestly I got stuff to do. And that's what he brings up. He says, "That's all you got?" Yeah, that is all I got. That's all I need. And then he says, "Well, you don't know statistics of my people." And it's like, dude, that's insane. Bringing up your people. What do your people have anything to do with this? Like, of what I told you, what I proved on the internet, the penis, it can't be that big. all right, brings up is people's that self-victimhood mentality, and you won't be able to get that. You won't be able to get that out of people and stuff. They're gonna cling to their self-victimhood forever and ever. They're gonna be like, "Well, I'm a black person. Are you saying that about black people?" I'm saying, "No, I'm not saying. I'm saying it about you." That your shit is ridiculous. That you're actually using your ex-girlfriend's avatar. She has a whole new YouTube account, in case if you didn't know, and a Facebook account that I really don't care about, to be honest with you. But she has one, and he's on her old one. And he's always trying to be a victim and stuff. And that isn't really cool. I gotta let y'all know out there, you know, this guy, he's made some weird threats to his girlfriend. Allegedly. Maybe he hasn't. And I'm not saying names, obviously. I mean, I said her name, but you don't know just who I'm talking about. Allegedly, he's done all sort of violent kind of tendency type things. And I gotta let y'all know out there, it's nothing really to be scared of out there. I do want to let y'all know, because some people get rattled by that sort of thing. It's like, it's nothing to be scared about with people all on the internet saying weird things, using their ex-girlfriend's avatars, trying to act like they're tough and stuff. It's nothing really impressive about that at all. And I'm not really scared of it. I would suggest that everybody else not be that scared of it, although you should keep babies out of that situation, to be honest with you. If that was the case, and maybe all this was all hearsay, but if it was the case, you might want to keep a baby out of that sort of environment. But then again, you know what I'm saying, nobody has to listen to me or whatever. The thing is, very bizarre behavior, the most kind of bizarre behavior that you can find out there. And the thing is, we got to do something about this kind of behavior. It's nothing to be scared of, though. I don't think anybody's going to do nothing. That's what's so weird about the mentality, is these people will hurt physically, emotionally, spiritually the people who are close to them. But when it comes to strangers and stuff, they like to say things on the internet, dude, and ain't nobody concerned about that at all. Alright, it's May the 10th, 2017. I'll have to holler at y'all later about this sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things.